Good evening. It is the apology everyone's been waiting for.
Tonight, the father of one of the boys who bullied a Greece school bus monitor has apologized for his son's behavior. It's a story you'll see only on 8.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you didn't do it. Thank you.
I apologize.
I mean,
There's no excuse.
No.
And we're going to get to the bottom of that, but I really broke my heart. And, you know, I shed a lot of tears thinking about that whole thing.
It was an emotional moment for both Karen Klein, the bus monitor, and Robert Helm. He is the father of one of the boys on the bus who taunted Klein. We were there when Mr. Helms walked up to Klein's house to offer an apology for his son's actions, and afterward, we talked with him.
It's hard to explain, saying sorry to Karen was a big part of healing this wound that's been opened, and hopefully people will see this and see that we are reaching out and trying to do the right thing here. My family's been just harassed unbelievably since this whole thing has started, and I'm hoping that this will help heal those wounds.
How was the moment when you talked to Karen? How did she receive you, and what was it like?
She received me very well. I gave her a big hug and just explained to her how sorry I was that this whole thing happened, and she seemed like she was receiving it. She accepted the apology.
Earlier tonight, Karen Klein told us she does not want the boys to face any criminal charges. She'd like the school district to discipline the boys instead, and she told us she would welcome an apology from them.
I just feel too bad. I mean, yes, it wasn't right what they did to me, but I don't feel right about doing that to them either. So, the police don't even know what they could get, what they could charge them with.
So those 4 boys will not face criminal charges. They will be punished by the school. Deanna King has the latest from police and the Greece School District.
It may surprise some people that Karen Klein decided to give these kids a break and not press charges, especially since they showed her no mercy on that day.
Oh my God, you're so fat.
It's a video that has outraged people around the world. 4 students from Greece Athena Middle School bullying bus monitor Karen Klein.
I must stab you in the stomach and my knife would go through you like butter.
But Klein won't press charges. The grandmother of 8 told police she actually feels bad for the 4 kids that tormented her on this YouTube video.
When someone watches the video, there's not going to be a whole lot of remorse for the children. Then people aren't going to feel real sorry for them. But they've received death threats. We have custody of one of their cell phones, and he had over 1,000 missed calls and 1,000 text messages threatening him. I mean, he is 13 years old.
School officials will now decide how the students will be punished. The 7th graders have all turned themselves in.
We have been touched by the outpouring of support for Karen, and we share the country's outrage over the behavior displayed on the videos.
She can egg your house.
This story has been all over network news and talk shows, and the town of Greece has been inundated with phone calls.
We have received phone calls from not only our own concerned residents, but also residents from across the great state and nation. We, too, are outraged by the behavior of this group of students and want to emphasize that the actions of a few do not reflect our community as a whole.
At least 2 other videos have been posted online of kids taunting Klein. She has now filed an official complaint with the district. Reporting in Greece, Deanna King, News 8.
The outpouring of support for Karen Klein has been unexpected and incredible.
Believe me, I can't believe you're on my route. You're a hero.
While we were at her home this evening, a UPS delivery man came right up to the door. He wasn't dropping off packages. He just wanted to meet the now famous bus monitor.
And monetary support for Klein has been coming in from around the world. A fund was started yesterday on the website Indiegogo, geared at raising money to help send Karen Klein on vacation. Donations have been pouring in since it launched, and at last check, people have donated close to $400,000. The Toronto man who started the online fundraiser says it's proof something good can come out of something bad.
And if we can raise awareness for this issue, The kids, I'm not going to deal with that. I don't want anyone to send them hateful emails or hateful calls. They probably had enough of that at the moment. I just want people to focus on the good and what can happen from this. What we're doing is great, so let's just continue with the good.
The goal was to originally raise $5,000 for Klein to take a nice vacation. They're all set for that. Southwest Airlines has donated 10 tickets and Disney passes for her family to enjoy the parks. And the fundraiser will be accepting money for 28 more days. CBS This Morning will have much more coverage of this story starting at 7 a.m. CBS News reporter Jim Axelrod will be live in Greece right here on